Hey, this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman from the Jewish Executive Learning Network and BregmanSuccess.com. And in this video, I'd like to respond to a question I received by email a couple days ago, maybe 3 days ago. The subject line came in and it said burning question. So if you send me a question and the subject line says burning question, you make me want to open it, right? So the question came from a gentleman by the name of Hussein. I don't know if he's a subscriber to this YouTube channel, but it's nice to meet you, Hussein. And he says basically, Dear Rabbi Bregman, hope you're having a good day. I'm reading it from my computer. I've seen your videos on YouTube. I'm having a problem at the moment. And there's a lot of things he brings up, a lot of different ways we could address this question. But basically, he says he just wants to know what his natural abilities might be. Is there such a thing? He wants to know what to do in life. He says he has a religion. He has all his questions answered, but he doesn't know what he's good at and what is my thing. And he uses the words my thing in quotation marks. He says at this stage in life, he feels like he could get lost and maybe do a lot of different things. He's easily distracted. And like a lot of us, he can become dangerously counterproductive, he says, in those moments when he's not focused. He wants to know what he's good at. Does he have natural abilities or not? What he should basically be directing him towards. He says he sometimes gets involved in those psychological assessments that are supposed to tell you what you're supposed to be doing with yourself, and they're not necessarily helpful. He says, look, I need some reassurance. Thanks a lot. Stuff like that. So, Hussein, thanks for reaching out to me. It's been a long work day, but I do want to reply to you before too much time passes and try to address your question because I hear where you're coming from. I've done different videos in this general direction before. One was called Feeling Lost and How to Find Yourself and Your Unique Purpose. I don't know if you've seen that before. I'm going to try it maybe up here, I guess, to link to it once I post a video. Another one called How to Discover Your Talent and Passion. I'd like to link to those. That might offer you and some viewers different angles. But here's the advice I would give you, my friend. And I guess we're friends now. Maybe not on Facebook. I don't know. I don't know if you friended me, but we'll be YouTube friends now. And here's what I would tell you, Hussein, okay? My advice to you is I would encourage you to try to devote your energies to create the things that you wish existed. I want you to take inventory of yourself and figure out what do you wish existed in life. It could be on a communal basis. It could be an invention or something. It could be a store. It could be even the way a human being is. And I want you to take your talents and energy and passion, whatever they may be, and go create the things that you wish existed. I think this is a very solid piece of advice that can help many people in terms of figuring out what they should be doing with themselves. This is something that I've often done, and I look back on my own life. This is a piece of advice that I've tried to live by, sometimes intentionally, sometimes it happened almost like on its own. But if I look at my life, or maybe you look at it, you'll see that many of the things that I myself have worked very hard to make or build or create are things that I wish existed. Whether it's the Jewish Executive Learning Network and what we offer, whether it's giving out job leads every week to thousands of people who either are unemployed or underemployed, whether it's the dating videos, whether it's the videos on the weekly Torah portion, even the short and sweet book. I wrote that book because I wish that something like that existed. The concept of the whole short and sweet series. Many people have very short attention spans. That's why they have it that way. The sales training that I provide via BregmanSuccess.com, things like that. Many things that I myself have tried to actively create and make and build professionally or communally is to create things that I wish existed. And I would suggest to you, Hussein, that in the process of actually trying to bring that to the fore, you'll see where your talents and strengths lie. You'll be able to line up your creative energy and creative juices with the mechanisms that might be able to actually help you develop them into a career. I would even suggest to you that the kind of person that I try to be and embody is trying to create the things that I wish existed or existed even more of. I try to be a positive, upbeat, not very judgmental, kind, giving, loving, oriented human being, full of good times and friendly energy and welcomingness and positivity. And I've tried to make and work on myself to become that kind of person, hopefully a wise person also, because I wish there was more to that. I wish we met more friendly people, positive people, welcoming people, loving people, open people, people that are like good vibes and good energy and good time when you're around them. So I myself have tried to create that which I wish existed, even in terms of people, in terms of me. And that's what I'm trying to work on, even for me. Now, one word of caution I would tell you, and this is in my notes of what I wanted to let you know, is I'm just letting you know that there's a big fallacy in life. A lot of times people assume that stuff that they like is what other people like. And people assume that the way I think is the way he thinks and she thinks and they think. That's not always the way life works. It's a big fallacy. So I'm just letting you know, it is possible you might create the things that you wish existed, whether in an organizational sense, a business sense, an invention, or even in terms of yourself. But just realize that what might attract you, you might not be able to monetize it, because you seem to have a lot of career questions. You submitted in your email. You might have some career questions. I understand. But just because you're interested in it and you have a passion doesn't mean you can monetize it. But if you'll be able to create something that is something that you wish existed and other people feel the same way, my friend, you might have a formula to make a few bucks in this world. And, send me some royalties, some commission over here for maybe putting the idea in your head. Anyway, I hope this is of some benefit to you advice-wise. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network and BregmanSuccess.com. If you would like to submit to me a question, maybe with the tagline, burning question, you got me to open it. Hussein, for sending it out. You got me to open it. So, I'm just giving you my email address. That's what I'm up to. director@jeln.org. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Every video has to end with a piece of advice or suggestion or something encouraging you to do. So please subscribe. Click the red subscribe button wherever you'll find it around my channel so we can continue to stay in touch. And we will see you the next time. I hope this video helped you. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.